Alright. Testing. Testing, testing. This should hopefully bloody work. Testing!
Careful with that, friend.
I am. That's the whole point of doing a test. Because otherwise, you end up recording 30 minutes of the wrong monitor. I mean, lots of lovely commentary by me, and lots of lovely sound effects from you, and a big old load of Google Chrome actually on the screen, Julan, you see? That's why we do this. Why is my henchman so much more powerful than I am? This is humiliating. Right! Right. I think it works. Let's cross our fingers and hope it does. Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back, after a long break, to the adventures of Squidhead Man and his trusty sidekick, Julan. Yeah. I don't... What even is that supposed to... You know what, they're actual monsters, these cephalophod, whatever they are. They're actual monsters in Tamriel Rebuilt. I don't think I've ever run into one, though. I just know that they exist. But anyway, whatever. I think we've made a helmet out of its skull, if it has a skull. Even, I don't know. Whatever. We're wearing it, though, and we look like a bit of an idiot, but it's just, you know, the things we do for better stats, eh? Wow, it's been a while. Let me just take a sip of tea. My throat's really dry today, for some reason. It's been a while. It has been a while. If you want excuses, I suppose I can give them to you. A, I injured my shoulder and was on pain meds for quite a while. And then following that, I upgraded my PC, which is a fairly trivial thing for most people, actually, upgrading a PC. But if you're a streamer and YouTuber and Let's Player, upgrading a PC is a terrifying endeavour. It's an absolutely horrifying, terrifying endeavour, because there is no limit to the amount of very, very important shit you need in order to be able to do your job that can get broken as a result of upgrading your PC. If you're curious, all I actually did was upgrade my graphics card, and it caused all sorts of mayhem. It really did. It just had to remove all the drivers to make it work in the first place, and then we're on our way back to Balmora, by the way, as I said at the end of the previous video. That's where we're going right now. If you're curious, as I continue ranting here, am I even going the right way though? That's the question. Kind of, just this sort of direction. I had to obviously reinstall all the video drivers and stuff, as you do, and unfortunately that reset a bunch of settings in my sort of NVIDIA control panel, which buggered up all sorts of stuff. And then for the longest time I had this problem where Sony Vegas just constantly crashed whenever you tried to play back a video preview when you were editing. And I could not figure out the cause of it for quite some time until I went delving into the dark depths of the settings and config files and stuff, until I discovered that this is purely through trial and error, by the way, there are dozens, I'm talking dozens of tick boxes I had to try before I figured this out, but basically I discovered that if I turned off all kinds of GPU acceleration within Sony Vegas, it finally decided to work again. Now, why exactly this happened when going from an NVIDIA GTX 980 to a 1080 with virtually the same driver set, why this amount of chaos ensued as a result of that, I do not know. I am not an expert on software and things of that ilk, and you just notice there's like a teeny weeny little bit of water here. It's so shallow it's barely even visible. Why all of this occurred, I couldn't tell you, but it did, is all I'm going to say. And that, combined with the overall sort of thing of, as with any kind of job, if you take time off it, it becomes increasingly difficult the longer you take time off it to get back into doing it on a regular basis. That's why it's been such a long gap between this video and the last video. But it's Christmas holiday now, and I figured I might as well try and get a few things out in the Christmas holiday period for you guys to enjoy. My frame rate, oh dear. Apparently upgrading to a GTX 1080 has done nothing for the frame rate in Balmora. That's probably because it's a CPU issue and not a GPU one. Anyway, thanks for that, Rain. What are we doing? Oh, we're going home, that's right, yeah. And I need to visit all of these shopkeepers and stuff and get my stuff fixed. Isn't the razor hole here? This is a weapon shop, is it not? Yep, this'll do. This is going to be expensive. This is going to really hurt. Wait, what? Hang on a second. Hey, why are you up here? You're never up here. You're always... No, hang on a minute. No, you're always down, aren't you? Oh god, I can't remember now. Just repair my stuff, you confusing man. Okay. That's gonna be expensive. It's not even that damaged either. That's gonna be... Just do it, don't even look at the price, just do it. It has to happen. That just cost me like $2 grand. 2 freaking grand. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? I have a few things I can sell to you, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, yeah, it's the Christmas period. So I've got time off of other usual stuff. Which means that I've just decided today that I would sit down and get this all sorted out and make some videos. What can I don't think I'm using that for anything. That's sort of it, really, actually. What does this do again? Well, I guess it's kind of useful, but at the same time... Give me some money! Oh, he only has 1,000 gold. Alright, sell a max. Done. I'll go sell it to someone else, then! Obnoxiously loud thunder effects. Ah. Right, who's next? Meldor. Meldor usually have lots of money. He's quite well off as Meldor. Meldor. There you are. Hello, sir. Have that. Sell a max. Can I get away with that? If I spam it enough times, yes! Right. We're instantly getting our money back on these things, which is good. I have books. Are these books that I want to keep? Or are these books that I want to sell? I kind of want to keep all books. All books are wonderful things. But at the same time, look at the value on them. They're also kind of heavy too. Which is an issue. Although, I tell you what, I bet I've got a whole bunch of scrolls I don't need. So where do we take them? Well, we take them to the scroll shop, and I genuinely thought for a second there the game was going to crash, so quick save. Let's see then. So, what do we got? Divine Intervention, very useful. Figgy's Gem Feeder, maybe. Scroll of Grey Fate, no. Scroll of Healing, yeah, I guess. Scroll of Health Rape, just whatever. Hellfire, yep, love those. Icarian Flight, I don't know if I'll ever use those, but I'm keeping them anyway. You know, if Morrowind ever gets its space program together, these will prove incredibly useful, I'm sure. Scroll of Ilnir's Breath. Yep, I'll keep that. Oh my god, there's 7 of the bloody things. You know, when I was sat in there complaining about how I'd run out of scrolls I could use on people, apparently I forgot about these. Or did I just pick them up on my way out of that ruin? I don't... Scroll of Insight... Nah. League Step. Alright. For an emergency, I guess. Lesser Lock Splitting. It's about as good as my spell. My Fappus lockpicking spell, but the thing about that spell is it rarely actually bloody works, which is why I don't tend to rely on it very much. It also uses up loads of magicka. Yeah, I'll keep that. Ditch that. How much sold so far? Seller got... Oh, you've only got 299... I must have been here recently. We might have to forgo the... English is hard, guys. We might have to forgo the rest of... Really? 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 Do you hate me that much, woman? Come on. Ugh. Revere the trader, you're next. Okay. And you're over here when you should be over there. Everything is backwards and topsy-turvy. Right. Ooh. Glass left pauldron. Oh yeah, I sold that to you in the first place, didn't I? I remember. I have 2 robes of alteration and I'm completely okay with this. It's like free magicka, those things. Like, just genuinely free magicka. It's awesome. Let's see, I am in possession of a dressing gown that lets me cast more spells. It's great. So let's see. While I sit here faffing around with shopkeepers, I hope you're all having a good Christmas holiday. If yours has indeed started at this point, I hope it has, honestly. Like, for me, Christmas starts, like, with December, honestly. As far as I'm concerned, although most of the time you don't get off until about the 16th or 17th, do you? Later, if you're unlucky. My brother is working a pretty horrid job up north at the moment, and I think he's going to get 1 day off in the entirety of December, and it's just fucking criminal if you ask me. I mean, it's the same everywhere, but, you know, I don't know what it is with this country, man. Like, people just don't know how to have fun anymore, or, you know, just don't want to. You can have that, and those. You've got 600 gold, haven't you? Power up, no. So yeah, I hope you're all having a good Christmas anyway. My Christmas has sort of come early. This is the problem with being an adult with income. As modest as mine actually is. You tend to actually get to Christmas itself, and you discover that you already own everything that you were thinking of getting anyway. So, which in a way is nice, because then the focus is less on the gift giving and more on the just sort of having fun and, you know, being with the family and that sort of thing. Get rid of you. You're basically useless. So, Bug Musk is always useful. That's always useful. That isn't quite so much. These are useless since I have magic boots now. That could be useful if I ever have low magic or I need to open a chest, which has a trap on it, obviously. Otherwise, there wouldn't be an issue. No, not really. I'm going to get, like, a curse with super duper personality damage soon, aren't I, as a result of selling that. That's just the way this goes. Still up to 600. I am going to sell these books, by the way. Well, no, actually, I'm not. I'm going to put them in my house, goddammit. I need to start collecting books one of these days. Typically, it's something you do in the late game because you've got nothing better to do and you already have shed loads of money. And I do, to be fair, but I tell you what, it would only take me about 5 or 6 training sessions to get rid of all of that money right now. Like, Morrowind Rebirth kind of makes money a lot more worthless than it was in the original game. Let me put it that way. Stuff is more expensive. There's apparently a lot more inflation in the world of Morrowind Rebirth than there is in the vanilla game, and I guess I'm okay with that, actually. It makes the game a little bit more challenging for old hands like me who've played it to death already. It's kind of why I installed it in the first place, actually. Oh, go on then, you can have the absinthe as well. I think we're almost done here. Yeah, we're pretty much sorted now. There you go. More money in the pocket. We're more or less back up to where we were. Yep. Broken even. Which is a bit disappointing, but never mind. Hey ho. We'll get Gold Brand if we do this quest eventually, though, which is nice. And yes, I know, Goldbrand is a long blade, alright, calm your tits, everybody in the comments section, but we're operating under the assumption that we don't know that, alright? Grief. You guys will just rip me apart for the tiniest thing, won't you? One of these days, this cell's going to reset and all of my gear is going to disappear, I can just tell. I mean, it shouldn't do, but I don't know. It's the way the universe works sometimes. I wouldn't be surprised if it just screwed me over and deleted everything I have in here. But it shouldn't do, because as far as I remember, the interior cells in Morrowind just don't ever reset. So, we're good. What are you doing, dude? I don't know. Let's see. I've run out of bookshelf space. Never really had a bookshelf to begin with, actually, to be honest. You know what? We can fit a few bits in here, I suppose. There we go, right. Spirit of the Daedra. The Horror of Castle Zaya. The Locked Room. And we seem to be stacking these in completely the wrong order. Mystery of Talara Part 3. A Game at Dinner. Annoying open versions of books. Vivec, lessons, sermons, whatever you call them. That's some pretty mind-bending stuff in those, actually, if you can be bothered to read them all. Right, now we've got A Game at Dinner and The Locked Room. Problem books, because they're open books. Where to put you? I need more tables, damn it. I need more furniture. I'm running out. Open books can go on top of this chest because reasons, okay? Oh my god, you would spawn like at that stupid angle, wouldn't you? You obtuse little thing. It's also upside down because I'm pretty sure that illustration should be the other way up, but screw it. I don't even care at this point. No! You... I'm sorry, but my OCD-ness will not allow to be placed any other way. There we go. Right, okay. Crikey. All that for a bit of extra carrying capacity, which we don't have much of to begin with, because you're a weakling, aren't you, Fathis? Big old weakling. Also, you're carrying loads of potions and crap still. All of this stuff adds up, you know. Like, scrolls, you don't think they weigh anything, but actually they do. They weigh 0.4, so you get enough of these things, and it actually takes up quite a bit of space. But then again, that's what we've got you for, isn't it? Well, at least that's why we put up with you. Because of this. Speaking of, you've got a load of crap that we could do with getting rid of. But mostly, you're just holding on to my alchemy stuff, which I actually do need right now, so... Can I actually access it through this screen right here, without having to leave it? Oh, I can! Kind of. It just closed the other bit, but never mind. Let's see. I picked up a whole crap load of stuff that I know I can make into potions, so... let's get started. They'll all be terrible potions, but you've got to practice these things, you know. Yeah, you. These are actually quite valuable, like reasonably for leaves. I mean, they're like 30 gold each. Those Hackle-Lo leaves or whatever they're called. Oh my god, really? You don't mix? Oh, it's restore health, not restore stamina. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a waste of resource. Oh, no, I got some hound meat. It's all good. And guar meat? Yes! There we go. Right. And Daedra Heart and Emerald? Oh, you're Fortify Magic, I see. Sapphire, no. Ruby, no. No, we already tried you. Oh, man. Restore Magicka ingredients are so rare in this game, and when you find them, they're so valuable, you might as well sell them. Like, they're genuinely more valuable to sell and then just buy potions that are better anyway, you know? It's a bit broken like that. There's no real incentive to make your own. Unless you have an alchemy score of 150 billion through buffs. So I can put on some of my gear again now. that was previously broken. There you go. It's better. Actually, you know what? We'll stick with you for now until I run into something that really needs to die very quickly. Oh yeah, and there's that. You know what? I need to sell you at some point, Mr. Raw Ebony, but you can go on the desk for now because you weigh a lot. Butterfly wings. Oh yes. Butterfly wings plus trauma root equals emergency levitate potions. In theory, anyway, as long as you don't cock it up like I just did. Oh dear. Right, you can have this back now. There you are. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Fantastic. Alright. So. Strange non-existent furniture there apparently getting in the way. Look at that key. Oh my god, it's like a fantasy novelty version of receiving the key to the city or something, isn't it? It's wonderful. And look at all these keys too. Rusty key. I wonder what you unlocked. I have no idea. An old key. Well, probably another rusty key. Keys to doors I will probably never go back to anyway. Stolen key. There's this key. There are many like it, but this one is stolen, apparently. Chest key. And a glass pitcher. Right, okay, so stuff has been dumped. Look, it's so cozy. It's abominably small, but it's cozy. It will do for now until my ambitions acquire us some larger abode. Well, acquire me some larger abode. I think you might just have to stick with this, mate. Hand-me-down houses. Wonderful. Right, so, not even that, it's like an apartment. Not even that, it's like a bed sit. It's just blah. Anyway. So. We need to kind of get back to, Vivec and just sort of let him know that we've actually done our job. You can tell this is a Kimono Tong town. I think I saw a corpse in the river with weights on its feet. It's almost a shame that's not there. That'd be a great little bit of attention to detail. Move? No, it's fine. It's fine. Wrong topic of conversation, apparently. Together? Wait right here. Right here. Yes, right here. You can guard my house. There you go. There you go. Because I need to go magic myself over to Vivec, and you're not allowed in to the Morrowind place because you're not one of us. Recall. That actually worked first time. When does that ever happen, eh? More Christmas miracles. So I should add probably that me returning to making videos here precedes a bit of a few changes I'm going to be making. I still can't get over how your eyebrows are different. Yeah, it's clearly a wig, you know.
You have my ear.
I'm going to be making a few changes in the new year to this channel and other things on the way things are done and what kind of videos we make and stuff like that. We're still going to make video games, you know, let's play type stuff. Don't panic too much. I'm not going to start making vlogs or something. Oh god, heaven forbid. But have you found the Belt of Sanguine Fleetness? You have the Belt. Yes, I did, and you have no idea what I went through to get it either. You have the Belt of Sanguine Fleetness, one of the threads of the web spinner. Now then, return the belt to me. Here you go. Take its place for the rest of the threads of the web spinner. Soon all these threads will be returned to us by the machinations of Mephala, for all threads lead to her black hands. So yeah, we're going to be making some changes, and I will be making a video explaining all of that and stuff like that. Basically, it is well, we're going to be shaking up the content I put up on this channel a little bit to try and keep it to basically so that I can keep actually making videos and enjoy doing it. I think is the crux of the thing, because technical bullshit aside, one of the main reasons I don't upload so much anymore is because I don't enjoy playing the games that you guys want me to play so much these days. And in all seriousness, just to break away from the game a little bit here for a second, it's we got to change things. We have got to change things because the alternative is simply that I stop bothering with YouTube. I mean, I already earn more from doing Twitch as it is, amazingly enough. That's actually, it's kind of, things have kind of flipped around a bit in the last year or so, but, so, you know, so things are going to change. Some things will stay the same, I shall start again. Some things will change, some things will stay the same. The bottom line is, though, I want to actually start making new videos again, and you know, I can't do that if I'm not interested in the content I was making anymore. So, what I'm not saying is stuff's going to be cancelled. What I'm saying is, you know, there is going to be new things. And I know new things are scary, and people don't like them, but I don't care, because the alternative is you just get nothing. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, that is a topic for a whole separate video, and we'll get onto that later. And as I said, I'm going to wait till the new year until we sort of really get into that sort of shit. I'm going to reorganise. As you may know, I have a Twitch channel, a YouTube channel, and a second YouTube channel, and we're going to reorganise the way these things work, is the short version of that. But that will happen in the new year, so in January. So for now, just don't fucking worry about it. It's fine. So I've got writs to hand in. Mathin Bemis is dead, and Brennel Nosu Laris. Yes. 1,000 gold's been added to my inventory. So now what? A writ issued on Naval Ionith and Rain's Ionith. Alright. This is a writ for 2 of Orvus-Dren's men, Naval Ionith and Rain's Ionith. Both must be executed. They may be found on the Dren Plantation, which is east of Pelagiad and west of Siran. Mephala be with you. Dren Plantation, which is... Right, I know where that is. It is reasonably difficult to miss.
I could kill that Gwar. Those boots are ruined.
Right. So... that's the next job, I suppose. However, Boethiat spoke in a riddle to me. In Caldera, an artist waits his masterpiece to create. Yes, that's the important bit. A Daedric prince wants us to rebuild a shrine, and he'll give me a nice shiny sword in repayment for it if I do it. So, we need... at some point, we need to talk to bloody Caius again, see if he's got any jobs for us. But, in the meantime, we need to go to Caldera and find a sculptor of some sort, one assumes. A mason, perhaps. And we also need to go to the Dren Plantation and kill 2 of Orvus-Dren's. I have a feeling Orvus-Dren is not going to take this terribly well. This might be a bit of a problem, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm ready to take on Orvus-Dren. I think he's quite a nasty, powerful man, frankly. Intuition is telling me I want to be careful with that one. So yes. What can we... is there anything we could be doing in Vivec City right now? While we're here, you know? I'm not really sure there is. Let's see... we're a bit dry on the old quests front, aren't we? We don't have a lot going... well, if we do, I've forgotten what it is. There's people we could go to get quests. I mean, we're part of several guilds at this point. But we don't really have much of a... well, our to-do list, basically, right now, is what I'm saying, is not very long, is it? It's actually quite short. Go to Caldera and go to the Dren Plantation. I'm going to go to Caldera first. It sounds like it might be the more frustrating of the 2 jobs, to be honest with you, because characteristically bloody vague. Freaking all-powerful Daedric princes, and that they can't actually just convey a simple message to us being mortals, apparently. Whatever. Why did my desktop just flash up there? Oh. That's the problem with running this game in windowed mode when it wasn't even designed to run in windowed mode like this. Good old MGSO does a grand job of modernising this game to run on a modern system, but it's not without its kinks. And something around here wants me dead. I have a feeling it's probably something like a slaughterfish. Or a mud crab on the banks down there, or something daft like that. Anyway, I need to go find a gondolier, so I can get to the foreign quarter, and then from the foreign quarter, I can get a boat or a soul strider out of here. In fact, I will go back to Balmora and fetch Julan, and then we'll go to... I was about to say Suran. Now, we'll go to Caldera first, and we'll go look for a sculptor, basically. Why can I not find a gondolier? There needs to be a mod, and there probably is, I bet, to be honest with you. That just adds more of the bloody things, so you don't have to travel all the way around like this to try and find one. There you are, all the way over there. Impressive as always, isn't it? Vivec. Quite cool indeed.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
That's just what I've been thinking about Julan. Foreign quarter. I don't know why my frame rate suddenly just took a massive dump there when I was talking to her, and I don't know what. Woo! It's pretty bad here too. Okay. WTF? What is going on? It wasn't this bad before. Last time I came here. And last time I came here, my graphics card was less powerful, so... Care to explain, game? I mean, really? That should not be set that high. What the... Okay, what's happened to my field of view? What's going on? What's going on? Something weird just happened there. And that has made, like, no difference at all. And now it's very quiet. I don't like any of this. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. Bye-bye. Oh no, I can hear water again. Balmora. I didn't think there was anywhere laggier than Balmora, but I was... Whoa! Morrowind has stopped working. Fantastic. I kind of felt like that was coming. You know? Like, there was a... Like a feeling in the air of instability. Oh dear. Oh dear. I was hoping we could get through one episode of this without everything crashing down around its ears, but apparently that was too much to ask for. As usual. Okay. Fine. Have it your way, game. You win. Close program.